Hello, Helen, dear.
Eileen.
Desmond never visits me these days. He's probably throwing himself into his work after the wedding fiasco. Hello, Madge. How's Max?
Oh, he's fine, thanks, Eileen.
Oh, come on, you can tell me. I know Max attracts trouble like bees to honey.
Des is at work, Eileen.
Yes, I know he is, but I'll be there to surprise him when he comes home for lunch. But in the meantime, you two can tell me everything.
Well, Jim is going to be picking me up in a moment. We have to collect Lucy from the hospital.
Lucy?
Yes, a bee sting. We were very lucky.
Yes, if Clive hadn't turned out to be a doctor, goodness knows what
Clive, a doctor? Well, there you are. You see, Desmond never tells me anything. I mean, he's gone so strange since he's been taking in boarders. I mean, first Daphne, then Zoe.
And now Andrea and her son.
Andrea? Well, what Andrea?
The old friend from Perth.
Oh, will you leave that thing alone, you bloody rubbish?
Mine.
Little boys don't play with eggs.
It's for Lucy.
Just like finding a cockroach under a cupboard.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Why don't you pack up and leave and take him with you?
I don't think Des would like that.
I thought I drove you out of his life 10 years ago.
10 years. So much can happen in 10 years. One guess, Granny. Bradley, darling, do stop sniffing. You are. Blow your nose properly. Otherwise, Granny might think you've got no manners.
Where is Desmond?
He does hold quite an important position at the bank. He can't just jump up and leave. He has to delegate his responsibilities.
This is more important than his responsibilities. His whole future is at stake here.
I came as soon as I could. Now, what's the emergency?
He is.
She had to find out sooner or later.
Later would have been better.
I cannot believe this of you, Desmond.
We were going to tell you all about it.
Des has been very sensible about it.
Sensible? What has sensible got to do with it? Are you absolutely sure? I think it's about time you gave me some answers, Desmond.
What can I say? If Andrea said he's my son, I believe her.
Believe her? After what happened in Perth? I mean, you were so young. Your whole relationship was so short-lived. Well, I'm going to want some proof before I swallow this story. I'm going to want blood tests.
She's here.
Who is?
Lucy, they've just pulled up. Can I go and see her?
Oh, no, darling, not with that cold of yours.
I haven't got a cold.
Well, you certainly have. Well, that's why you're home from school, remember?
I haven't got a cold.
Well, what do you got then?
Lucy was sick, so, well, I felt sick too.
And this is your child? I see. Well, when exactly did this incident take place? I'm sure you realize how important it is the times and the dates are accurate.
Oh!
Mum, this is ridiculous.
Des, it's all right. It's important that the details are brought out into the open.
Yes, after all, we don't know what else was going on, do we? Desmond, will you drive me to my unit, please? I want to collect something, then you can bring me back here.
Mum, I have to get back to work.
After presenting me with a grandson, that's the least you can do.
Hold on a minute. What do you want at the unit?
Proof.
Did you find your proof?
No, but I will. It's a good thing my mother encouraged me to keep a diary all my life.
Don't tell me we're going to have to sit through 60 boring years of reminiscences.
Right. Now, when exactly was Bradley born?
Bradley was born on the 21st of September, 1975. And he was conceived on the 14th of December, 1974.
Ah. Here we are, the 14th of December.
Well, aren't you going to read it?
Oh, come on, Mum. Read it. I've got to get back to work.
Very well. Played and won the bridge final. Desmond and his first girlfriend, Andrea, have gone to a film. I don't like this young lady. She is too sure of herself by a long chalk. But true to his word, Desmond was back home by 10:30.
While I was waiting at the boat shed.
The boat shed.
The boat shed. I just came home and said goodnight, and then I just slipped out the bedroom window.
It was so romantic. Des was 17. I was 16.
60? Oh, may heaven forgive the both of you. Desmond, I have raised you single-handedly, trying to erase every nasty habit and trait that you may have inherited from your father, and now I find you nothing but a carbon copy of the dreadful man.
Mum, I was only 17, remember? I was just an innocent kid.
Two little virgins together.
Well, one of you certainly was.
Look, Mum, can you imagine what it feels like for any father to be confronted by the fact that he had a son that he didn't know about? You said it yourself, how you had to bring me up single-handedly. Well, it's been the same for Andrea for the last 10 years.
Yes, well, why did she wait 10 years? Why didn't you contact Desmond earlier?
Well, I was ashamed. Yes. And confused. I knew how much you were against me going out with Des. So I did what any young girl would do. I told my parents, and they stood by me. But as Bradley's gotten older, it's becoming apparent that he needs his father. And Des, well, Des has just been wonderful.
Well, I suppose if you are convinced he is your son, we must put a brave face on it and shoulder our responsibilities.
You don't have to do anything. It's none of your business. Bradley is my responsibility. Mine. And I'm going to make it up to him and Andrea for those lost years. Okay? Great. Now, I've got to go back to work.
Desmond? Desmond?
Nothing more to say, Mum.
Yes, there is. Desmond, please give me a few minutes of your time. I know that I've been overly protective, and I know that things have to change, but I want you to know I admire you for standing up for that little boy and his mother. I wanted you to know that before I go away.
You going away?
Well, yes, just a little trip. You know how I've been promising myself a little trip? Well, now seems the appropriate time. I'm going to visit some old friends in Perth.
Hello?
Hello, Andrea. Yeah, I've got some good news for you. Mum just came in to say goodbye.
Oh, that is good news.
Yeah, she's decided to go back to Perth for a holiday.
Oh, Perth?
Yeah. She's been planning it for a while, but she's never got around to it. She's going to catch up with family and friends.
Oh, Desmond!
Des isn't home.
Oh, well, I'll catch him at the bank then.
No, you won't. He's at a seminar.
I see.
You might be interested to know that he acknowledged Bradley publicly as his son last night.
That must make you very happy, Andrea.
Well, I just hope that you can accept the situation the way Des has.
When Desmond comes home, would you tell him I'd like to see him as soon as possible, please?
What's it about?
I could tell you, but then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
It might be best to check it with head office, make sure.
Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Clarke. Oh, I thought you were in Perth.
Well, I came back early. I believe Desmond is at a seminar. Do you have a phone number? It's most urgent that I speak to him.
Well, Des did say only in an emergency.
Oh, this is an emergency. Please call him, Danny.
How's Ramsay Street's latest grandma, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Should have got back yesterday for the big announcement, boy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You mean, you don't know about young Bradley?
What about young Bradley?
Oh, Des has finally admitted he's his son, see? Of course, I knew about it all along, but now the old town's buzzing with it.
Is it indeed?
Yeah.
Des now.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, Desmond?
This had better be important, Mum.
It is important. Could you come home right away, please?
No, I can't. Look, I'm in the middle of a seminar.
And I am in the middle of saving you from making an utter fool of yourself. Please, come home.
Are you dying?
Well, of course I'm not.
Well, that is the only reason that I would leave this seminar. And then I'd have to think twice about it. Goodbye.
Des... Hello, Daphne, dear.
Eileen, I heard you were back.
Oh, who told you?
Danny.
Oh, yes, I saw him at the bank. May I have a black coffee, please?
Sure. So, how was Perth?
I could write a book about it, but I don't think anybody would believe me. Oh, Daphne, it was a dark day for us when you and Desmond didn't get married.
Eileen, please, let's not start all that up again, huh?
Well, I can't help myself. Of all the women he almost married, you were the best. I mean, as for that Andrea person, well...
Oh, not taking it down, are you, Daph?
That's right. There's no point running a competition for a place that's closing down.
The coffee shop closing.
The whole building.
Yeah, well, I mean, silly competition's not going to save the day, is it, eh?
Max, it's hardly silly. There's a lot of people got a ticket in the draw already.
Oh, what? Making pancakes just to whip up custom. It's like me giving away a glass of water with every plumber job. Hey?
Very funny. Do you want something?
Oh, yeah, coffee and one of them rolls, Todd. Well, how's Grandma, eh?
Oh, please stop calling me that.
Oh, come on, you're not one of them old chooks who's afraid of their age, eh?
Daphne, would you bring my coffee over there?
See, trouble with gimmicks like that, you know, you're likely to get reported, you know what I mean?
Reported?
Yeah. I mean, you're advertising a competition that's not on, see? I mean, I just bought a coffee and a roll, didn't I? Now, for all you know, I might just have done it so I could be in the competition. Shonky advertising, know what I mean?
Max, you want a ticket in the draw? You have got a ticket in the draw. There's your ticket, and you owe me $2 for the coffee and the roll.
Good on you, Dev. Knew you weren't a quitter. I'll take this with me, huh? Well, Eileen, how's tricks, eh? How was Perth?
Mom!
Hello, darling. How's school?
Good. What's wrong?
Bradley, come over here. There's something important I want to discuss with you. Bradley, you know that I've always tried to do what's best for you.
Yeah?
And when we came here, I really thought we'd be happy.
I am happy, Mum.
Me too. But Des's mother is back.
Already?
Yes, she came back early. She's been nosing around Perth, and I would hate to think what she's found out about us.
I won't go back to that house, Mum.
I won't let you. But if Eileen Clarke knows something, we'll have to move on.
But I want to stay here with Des. I want him to be my father.
Oh, darling, I know. I want him to be your father too.
Hello, Bradley.
Hello, Grandma.
I phoned Desmond at the bank. They told me he'd already left, so I decided to come over here and get this over with as soon as he comes home.
Why don't you go? We don't want you here.
I'm sure you don't, dear.
Mrs. Clarke, look, whatever's so important that you have to discuss with Des, could we discuss it first? I mean, if I could only explain to you.
Oh, no. What I have in here, you have to explain to Desmond.
Hi. Hey, how was school, Bradley? Did you have a good trip, man?
Yes, yes, and it was a very, interesting one.
Righto, now what's all this panic on the phone?
Bradley, perhaps you better go out to play.
Why?
Well, I wouldn't want to embarrass him.
Bradley, do you want to stay?
Yes, please.
Okay. What's going on?
Desmond, I cannot begin to understand what possessed Andrea to bring Bradley here.
He is my daddy, he is!
So, yeah, mate, don't be upset, mate.
I'm afraid, Desmond, you are not his father. And I have the proof. Right here.
Mum, I've had just about enough of this. Now, whatever you think, Bradley is my son.
No, Well, that's funny.
Okay. And what's funny?
Well, I had a copy of Bradley's birth certificate right here in my handbag, and you took it.
What on earth are you going on about?
I'm going on about Bradley's birth certificate. I had a copy right here in my handbag, and you stole it.
I didn't even know that you had a certificate, and why would I touch your handbag?
I don't know, maybe it fell out of my bag when I paid for the taxi.
Okay, that's it. I want you to apologise to Andrea and Bradley and just get out of here.
Apologise? What for? I have done nothing wrong. This woman has tricked you. She has lied to you about her son's age so that you will consider him an indiscretion and give him a home. Maybe I'll phone the taxi company. Maybe they will have found it by now.
No, you won't.
Des, what is wrong with her? Why is she saying all these things?
She can't resist sticking her nose in my business, and Mum, just get out.
Very well. But if I can get one copy of her birth certificate, I can get another.
Mum, just mind your own business.
Bradley.
Oh, it's okay, Bradley. Don't let your grandma upset you. She can't help herself.
Eileen, I thought you were in Perth.
Helen, may I use your telephone?
Yes, of course.
Oh, it's a fine thing when a son won't even let his mother use the telephone.
Why ever not?
You won't believe what I'm going to tell you about that dreadful Townsend woman and her child.
What have they done?
Well, of course, I can't blame the little boy. But if I can just find the missing birth certificate, it will prove to everyone that Bradley is not and cannot be Desmond's child.
Mum, what's the emergency this time?
I had to talk to you away from that woman. She has you completely under her thumb.
Rubbish.
Look, I spoke to Andrea's mother in Perth. She had no desire to discuss her. She didn't even take an interest in Bradley.
Yeah, well, there was times I wish you felt the same way about me.
Oh, please, Desmond. Now, listen, I talked to some of the neighbours in Perth. They said Andrea had been as thick as thieves with a young man before Bradley was born. His name was McKinley. Oh, it was all hushed up, of course.
Is that it? Can I go now?
No, wait. So I called every McKinley in the phone book. Only one man seemed interested. He asked a lot of questions. He took my name and my telephone number, but he never called me back. I think it was him.
What if it was? You got no right to pry into people's lives like that. It's none of your business, Mum.
Oh, I thought you'd be pleased that I have proof Andrea's out to take you for everything she can get.
What proof?
Bradley's birth certificate. It proves he was born months before she even knew you.
Look, I am happy with the way things are, and I don't want to know about your snooping.
But you have no obligation to that woman. Or to her child.
I told you before, that's for me to decide. Now just butt out of my life, okay, Mum?
See, Daphne, that's what you get for helping the children. Ingratitude.
What are you doing here?
Scott let me in. I'm waiting for your grandmother. Where is she?
Parking the car.
Oh.
I don't like you.
I beg your pardon.
I know exactly what you're doing to Bradley.
I'm doing nothing to Bradley. If anyone is hurting Bradley, it's that mother of his.
You just don't want Des to be Bradley's father.
Lucy!
She's a mean old woman.
Lucy, you apologise to Mrs. Clarke.
No, I won't.
That does it, young lady. To your room. Now. I'm sorry, Eileen. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Maybe she's just overtired. Though she does seem to see me as the villain of the piece.
That's no excuse for her rudeness, and I'm very sorry. Mind you, she thinks the world of young Bradley.
Well, I don't dislike the boy myself. It's just that mother of his trying to secure a place for herself with Desmond.
It may appear that way, but surely if Des likes the boy, and I'm quite sure that he does, then it's his decision.
Oh, no, I cannot allow that, Helen. As a child, Desmond was always bringing home stray dogs and stray cats, and heaven knows what else if I hadn't kept him in check. No, he's far too much of a soft touch.
Well, Bradley's hardly a stray, Eileen. No, Des knows exactly what he's doing. I think you're underestimating him.
I think not.
Eileen, why don't you leave it for a while and see how things work out?
I thought you'd understand. Apparently nobody does. If you'll excuse me.
Can we talk about Perth? We need to clarify some things.
There's nothing to discuss.
My son is having nightmares.
I'm not surprised.
Look, if you'll just tell me who you talked to.
Oh, Nell, how nice to see you.
Likewise.
Yes.
Have you heard how they're planning to draw this competition?
Yes.
Oh, blast.
Trouble with the van, Max? That won't be good for business.
Just a small electrical fault, Eileen. No danger of going broke yet, thank you.
Oh, I feel I should congratulate you on your win.
Early days yet. Early days, I think.
Well, cooking against Madge. However, upsets have happened. Champions have been defeated. Of course, if I was to give you one of my recipes...
Wouldn't want you to go to any trouble, I think.
Oh, nonsense. That's what friends are for. My helping you would be like you helping Jim Robinson. He's lucky to have you for a friend.
You're not wrong there.
Yes, such a delicate matter. Such a young girl. Do you suppose he's serious?
Don't want to gossip, I think.
Oh, no. No, of course not.
What I mean? Candlelit teas at Lassiter's? Walks in the rain? What would you reckon, eh?
Well, he won't take your advice?
Well, you do what you can, but I mean, a man who's just discovered the second bite of Love's Sweet Cherry, well...
Yes, must be very difficult for you being his friend.
Yeah, well, you give advice when offered, and you hold your peace. As I say, I'm not one for smutty gossip.
Oh, no, of course not. Oh, by the way, I think I should tell you, Mrs. Mangel's making quite a fuss about the competition.
What, that sour-faced old stack of wild bone?
Yeah, she's telling the entire neighbourhood she thinks it was rigged. Of course, that won't bother you, will it, Max? Well, I must be off. Desmond's problems still have to be solved. Bye-bye.
That's Kermit's arm, and it goes there. Why don't you put this piece on there? Why don't you put his arm on? We'll leave his arm chopped off till later. Then we'll put it over there.
Is Desmond home?
Not yet.
Well, I could wait on the street.
Oh,
but...
Eileen, don't be stupid. Come in. Eileen, I think it is in both our interests that we start being frank with each other.
Perhaps it is. That is, if frankness is what we both offer.
Bradley and Lucy, would you play outside, please?
Do we have to?
Bradley, when I ask you nicely to do something, I expect you to do it now, please.
Run along and play, children.
Come on, let's go outside, Bradley. We can play football. All right.
Children are so changeable, aren't they? Desmond was like that. Never knew his mind from one minute to the next. Had to be told everything.
Eileen, I need to know who you contacted in Perth.
Perhaps you should first tell me why.
Very well. But first, I have to know.
I rang every McKinley in the Perth phone book. McKinley is the name of Bradley's real father, isn't it?
And?
Well, naturally, people were circumspect.
This is important. Did you tell anybody I was here?
Well, people did want to know the reason for my inquiries.
Maybe Bradley wasn't dreaming after all.
I beg your pardon?
The fact is that I think that...
It's just the children playing.
Let go of him! Help! Help! Dad! He's taking Bradley away!
Hang on a minute, mate. What's going on? You leave me alone. What's the story, son? Andrew, let's sort this out. Now, look, what's the guts of it, mate? What's the guts? My name is Gavin McKinley, and I'm his father. Listen, I've got custody now, and I'm taking him back.
I think we ought to call the police.
It's all right. It's not necessary.
Listen, we can settle this here.
McKinley, it's Bradley's real father.
Now, what's going on here? I'm taking the boy back.
No, you're not.
What are you doing? That's my son. No one is taking him anywhere. Bradley doesn't seem to be too pleased to see you. Well, that's because I gave him a bit of a fright, turning up out of the blue like that. Come on, Brad, say hello to your old dad. Oh, you little... Leave him alone. Listen, pal, do yourself a favour and keep right out of it. You touch that deal one more time.
There's no fighting. I suggest you do leave or we will call the police.
I can handle this, Jim. Look, I didn't come here to start a fight. All I want is my kid back.
Listen to him, it's true. He is Bradley's real father.
Bradley was living with me until she shot through with him. All right. I'll listen to what you're going to say. Just come into my place.
Yes, please.
He says he's Bradley's father. I've got a right to know why he thinks that.
Need any help, mate?
No, I'm all right. Are you coming?
You think I should hang around outside, just in case?
No, let Des sort it out himself.
Looked like it was going to be high noon in Ramsay Street for a while there. Des handled it pretty well, though.
He did, didn't he? What happened?
Oh, young Bradley nearly got himself kidnapped.
Yeah, should have let him do it. We do out brats like him in that street.
Who'd want to kidnap Bradley?
No accounting for taste, huh? Yeah.
Don't you dare step a foot in this house. You've done enough damage.
Oh, no. You've fooled Desmond long enough. This time he is going to hear the truth.
Keep out of this, Mum. This is between Gavin, Andrea, and me. Now, mind your own business. All right, let me get this straight. Andrea gave you reason to believe that you're Bradley's father. That's why you took custody of him.
There's no doubt about it, Desmond. It's exactly as I told you.
Well, you've seen the birth certificate. Was his name on it?
Well, no.
No. Well, it could be me.
Well, she told me that I was the father.
Did you?
Well,
It's about time you started telling the truth, young lady.
Look, why don't you just butt out?
I am not about to have my son made a fool of by a shameless trickster like yourself. Desmond, give the boy to Mr. McKinley. He must be anxious to return to Perth.
This boy lives here over my dead body.
Oh, it's a little late to play the hysterical mother, young lady. You were only too happy to give him away the first time.
Okay, Mum, that's it. One more word and you are out.
Desmond, she has fooled you. I'm only trying to see justice done. She has fooled you.
Well, that is for me to decide.
She has lied to you.
Mum! Maybe we can get to the bottom of this. If you care so much about Bradley, mate, why didn't you take him on when he was born?
Look, I admit I didn't want to know about him at first. Then my conscience got the better of me. That's why I looked up Andrea. And she couldn't wait to get him off her hands. For a price, of course. $15,000.
You offered that. And I really believed that Bradley would be better off with you. Well, that was the biggest mistake I ever made. Desi doesn't care about Bradley. All he wants is the money. His father has threatened to cut him out of his will if he doesn't produce an heir, and old McKinley is worth millions.
I just wanted to make sure the kid had a proper upbringing. And that's more than she could ever do.
At least I loved him. You never have. His own father and...
You see? You see, she's admitted it. Now will you listen to me? I told you, Desmond.
Okay,
I
Mum,
told
that's
you.
it. Out.
No, but Desmond...
I said out.
All right. If you insist on taking care of this yourself, I shall wait in my unit for you to apologize.
Goodbye, Mum.
Mr. McKinley, you mustn't give up so easily.
Your dear son gave me no choice.
Oh, we must find a way to get Desmond to see the light. You have truth on your side. What about your rights?
I'm an unmarried father. I have no rights.
But it's so monstrous, that woman selling her child. It's so cruel. It's so heartless.
Your son's a party to it.
Oh, you poor man.
Perhaps you and I should have a bit of a chat. I mean, it appears we're both on the same wavelength.
Oh, what did you have in mind, Mr. McKinley?
I'm not really sure, but we must be able to work something out between us. I'm just going to book a room at that big hotel down the road.
Lassiter's?
Yes, that's the one. If you're still interested, you could come down and see me.
Well,
Say in about half an hour. What else could I do? She was living in a dump. I couldn't let my son grow up in conditions like that.
anyone with a shred of decency would have done the same thing.
Here's the agreement. You see for yourself. Andrea was happy as long as she had the money. Then one day I got a phone call from Bradley's boarding school to say that he was missing. Didn't take me long to work out what had happened. I expected a phone call any day demanding more money, but I didn't expect that she'd find another fool to latch on to so soon. Well, I mean, no offence to your son, Mrs. Clarke, but...
No. I've always had to protect Desmond from his own gullibility.
The question is, how do we get around it?
Have you contacted your lawyer?
Well, no, not yet. I mean, to launch a full custody battle would take too long. My father's becoming very impatient.
But I thought you said Bradley meant more to you than your father's money.
Well, he does, but I mean, you see, my father's a dying man. He could pass away any minute.
Oh, the poor man. I had no idea.
I'd even be prepared to forego the $15,000 as long as I could be sure that Bradley would return to Perth with me. Just to see the look of sheer joy on my father's face.
Does Bradley know about his grandfather?
No, I think he's had enough trauma as it is.
But what can I do to help, Mr. McKinley?
Talk to Bradley. You see, I can't get near him. Gain his confidence.
Explain to him that Andrea will be in serious trouble if I have to take her to court.
Well, I'll try.
And of course, if you were able to convince Bradley that it's best to return to Perth, Andrea's sure to follow. Well, she wouldn't be able to take advantage of Des any further.
Yes. I'll do anything I can, Mr. McKeon.
Friends of yours?
No, some of my son's neighbours. I think it's best we're not seen together. I'll be in touch.
It's the guy who tried to kidnap Bradley.
I wonder what he and Mrs. Clarke were talking about.
Bradley, what else?
Ah, relax. Des would have set him straight by now. Probably just crying on Eileen's shoulder.
Sorry, it's nothing more exciting, but I'm not really in the mood to cook.
Thanks, this will be fine.
Oh, Des, no visitors, not now.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of whoever it is. Mum, what
am I doing here? I've come to apologise. I'm a silly, interfering old woman. I'm sorry about today.
Well, now that you've got that off your chest, would you mind leaving? We're in the middle of dinner.
Yes, I see. Where's Bradley? I have a present for him.
Bradley is asleep. If you want to leave it, I'll see that he gets it in the morning.
Well, couldn't I just pop in and...
No. Look, he's been through enough today because of you. Des, get her out of here.
I only wanted to say I was sorry.
Leave it, Mum. Do it tomorrow.
Yes, well, that's as much as I deserve, I suppose. Good night, Desmond. Andrea, I intend to make friends with Bradley. From now on, we're going to get along splendidly. Good night.
No.
How'd it go?
Well, Bradley was asleep. I couldn't get past Andrea.
I warned you it wouldn't be a pushover.
I just need some time to get Bradley's confidence.
I've got to get back to Perth as soon as possible. My father will suspect something.
Well, couldn't you tell him where Bradley is?
No way. Mrs. Clarke, my father's a very sick man. The shock of the news that his grandson's been kidnapped, it could kill him.
Desmond has promised I can see Bradley tomorrow. Please, be patient until then.
Why shouldn't we be, Mrs. Armitage? Look, somebody's just come in. I have to go. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Oh, that Mrs. Armitage. She is such a gossip. You wouldn't believe the things she said to me about Madge and Max. Not surprising how nasty, malicious rumours start, is it?
No, it isn't, is it?
Like that dreadful scene on the street the other day. Now, I think people have got the wrong idea about that nice Mr. McGinley. Desmond handled it rather well, though.
I'm sure people know when to mind their own business, Eileen.
Oh, I wish they did, dear. I wish they did. I mean, it is such a tragedy that a nice young boy like Bradley is denied the knowledge of his own father.
Well, I think it's between Andrea and Gavin and no one else.
Oh, well, of course it is. Of course it is. And if Desmond wasn't involved, well, I wouldn't be so concerned. But she's completely turned his head around. Desmond's, that is. He is so easily led astray.
But he isn't a child. You have to let go sooner or later.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. But you must be finding it difficult doing nothing about Jim.
What do you mean?
Well, he's running around with a girl young enough to be his daughter. That must worry you.
Would you like a cup of tea? I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, good. Lovely.
Oh, what do you want?
Hello, Andrea. Desmond said I could bring Bradley his present. It would be a shame for it to go to waste.
Thank you.
Well, nonsense, that's my pleasure. I mean, after all, he is my grandson. Well, not by choice, of course, but of course Desmond does like him very much. Andrea, look, I can't condone what you've done, but I do understand why you've done it. I mean, you were just looking after your son the way I try to look after mine. What's this?
It's not for Bradley for when he gets home from school.
Bradley, don't go... Well, surely you're not going to leave him alone after all that's happened.
I've got no choice. I have to go out and there's no one I can leave him with.
But of course there is. Me.
No.
Oh, nonsense. That's what grandmothers are for. We could get to know each other better. Look, I really don't think you should leave him on his own. Perhaps you could cancel whatever it is you have to do.
No, I can't.
Well, there's no argument then, is there? Bradley will be fine. Off you go. Off you go.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Bradley will be fine. Just fine. Hello, Bradley.
Where's Mum?
She had to pop out for a while. She asked me to look after you.
Where'd she go?
Well, she said she had some work to do. Look, here's some milk and cookies for afternoon tea.
Not hungry.
There's a present here for you, too. I hope you like it. I know you collect them. Is it the one you wanted?
No, buzz off.
There's no need to be rude, Bradley, dear.
No, buzz off. That's the name of the one I wanted. He's got wings and looks like a bee.
Oh, oh well, perhaps we could exchange it.
That's okay. Dad said he'd get it for me tomorrow.
Yes, Desmond's very good to you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's okay.
Yes, he's always been very kind and very generous. He was always bringing home strays, a little bit like you and your mother.
What kind of strays?
Oh, dogs, cats, birds. He even brought home a goanna once.
What happened to them?
They died. Sad, really. I think it's because they were separated from their parents.
Yeah.
You know, it's very sad that your mother has to go to Desmond begging for help. I know she only does it because she loves you. Takes a very special kind of woman to do that.
Yeah.
I hope you do the same for her.
Of course.
Good. It must be very difficult for your mother, not knowing from one day to the next whether Desmond is going to continue to support you. Well, I know he's a very kind and generous man, but things could change. A situation like this could bring someone to a breaking point. And it must be awful for you not knowing your real father, not being able to call him Daddy.
I called Des that. He said I could.
Oh, well, yes, but it's not the same thing, is it? I mean, Desmond is very fond of you, but Gavin, your real father, he loves you very much.
Doesn't care about me.
Oh, Bradley, of course he does. Bradley, your mother could be in very big trouble for taking you away from him. I mean, Gavin is a very nice man, but as I said, situations could change. I mean, if he doesn't get to talk to you, he might decide to have your mother arrested, and then, goodness gracious, where would we be then?
I'll talk to him.
Good boy. It'll be all right. You'll see. Come along, Bradley. There is absolutely nothing to be worried about. Mr. McKinley is a very nice man. Besides, I wouldn't let anything upset you, would I? Well, come along.
G'day, Brad. How's me boy?
All right.
Atta boy. Come on.
Bradley and I have had a lovely long talk, and he is really very, very pleased to come and see you. Aren't you, Bradley? Well, if I could just freshen up and leave you two to talk.
Yes, well, the bathroom's through there.
Thank you.
Well, how are you, Brad?
Okay.
We've all been missing you at home, you know that? Well, your friends keep calling in to see if we've heard anything from you. Beau's been moping around the house so badly we had to get the vet to her. He said she's pining for you. Even Ricky's going wild, you know, with nobody to ride him. What do you say you come back and live with me, hey?
No. I'm staying here with Mum.
No, you're not. She's got no right to keep you. Have a look at these. Now look at them. Do you know what they are?
No.
They're legal papers that say you must live with me. When your mother took you away from me, she broke the law. The police could arrest her for that. Well, do you know what that means?
She's go to jail?
That's right. For a very long time. Now, I think it's best if you come back and live with me in Perth, don't you? Right.
Well, how are we going?
Well, Bradley said he wants to come and live with me back in Perth.
Oh, I'm so glad we got that all sorted out. We can go and tell your mother the good news now, Bradley.
I really want to thank you for all your help, Mrs. Clarke.
Yes. Why are you packing?
Well, there's not much value in coming back here. Once Bradley and I have seen Andrea, we might as well head straight off.
Oh, yes. Bradley, are you all right, dear? You've been there for a long time. There's a good boy. Right. Well, we're ready to go now.
Hi. Oh, hi. Do you like it?
Lovely.
Where's Bradley?
No idea. I've only just got home. I thought he must have been with you.
No, Eileen was going to look after him.
By the way, got your cheque from Paul.
That was quick.
You did a real good job on Jack Lassiter.
They're not here.
Oh, don't worry. Eileen's probably just taken him to the park or something. She wouldn't let anything happen to him. Des would kill her if she did.
Jump in the back there, thanks, Bradley.
The least you could do is open the door for me. Mr. McKinley, the door is locked. Mr. McKinley!